Hey guys, if you have watched the last video on this channel covering Assassin's Creed Shadows, you'd remember that we acquired a legendary trinket called Amaterasu's Blessing by exploring a Khofun in the first region. Well, that discovery sparked an idea. What if I could convert my entire arsenal and armor into a full legendary set? So I did it, and in today's video I'm going to guide you step by step on how you can achieve this very early in the game. But just a heads up, my previous build guide was designed for level 5 to 6. This one, it meant for those who are currently around level 12 to 13 or nearly at the end of Act 1. This build also triggers an achievement on Steam called Better Than a Bucket. Some of these gears were a breeze to find, but others not so much. So grab your snack, settle in, and let's get into it. Let's start by raiding some castles, because honestly that's the easiest way to farm legendary gear in Assassin's Creed Shadows. The first heist is part of the main storyline. Naoe and her crew invade Castle Amagasaki. According to our intel, the first boss, Wada Koretake, a shadowy figure from the hidden organization the Shimbakufu, was hiding there. This guy, he was leaving trails of innocent bodies behind on his rise to power. So Naoe and her allies decided to bring him down and seize the castle under the cover of night. Usually to unlock a legendary chest in castles you need to eliminate few daishos. For context, samurai daishos are elite warrior captains inside castles and forts. They hold the key to the hidden legendary chests. But in this case I didn't have to. After executing Wada Koretake and completing the mission Heads Will Roll, I received my first legendary Kusarigama, the Death Whisperer. I actually one-shot Wada Koretake after a few failed attempts. He is best taken out with a stealth backstab, and he is usually surrounded by level 8 guards and agile mercenaries, tough to deal with at my level. I tried a frontal assault and got wrecked, so I went full ninja mode and took him out from behind. Totally worth it. At level 8, this weapon deals 518 ability damage and gives a plus 200% bonus on enemy collisions. Now it tends to get overwhelmed when surrounded by more than 2 enemies. That's when I pull out the Kusarigama to clear space fast. It's amazing at pushing enemies back and regaining control. At the forge, I further engraved it with plus 48% armor piercing when hitting vulnerable enemies, which makes follow-up kills with a sword way easier. Next up, Katano Raid. I was on the hunt for good armor, scanning the map for any hints of gear, and it's when I discovered a castle near my hideout in Katano. It looked promising, just 2 daishos to defeat and the legendary chest would be mine. But oh boy, I woke up from the dream real quick. The place was crawling with level 8 enemies, and since I was playing on expert difficulty, even the hiding spots were limited. I failed several times. The level 9 samurai daishos were smart. They would deflect my backstabs or even spot me from below when I was above them on the rooftop. To take them out, I had to go full stealth mode. Luckily it was raining during my raid, which made sneaking around just a little easier. The first daisho is by the horse ranch, just inside the castle gates. He's out for a stroll, easy picking if you're high enough level. The second one much trickier. You'll find him near the building housing the legendary chest. He's guarding the gate and protected by a squad of mercenaries who patrol with laser focus. So instead of rushing in, I took out a few soldiers in the surrounding area, which forced the guards and the daisho to scatter and look for Naoe. Once the daisho was isolated, bam, ambush executed. After eliminating both daishos, I made my way to the tallest building, and on the second floor I finally found the legendary light armor, Toolmaster gear. The special perk, you can throw an additional kunai at an enemy after performing an assassination. It's a super cool effect, especially if you are going for a shinobi build for Naoe. Now the real challenge had arrived. I was genuinely torn about picking the right legendary katana and tanto combo. I wanted to find the perfect match, something I could switch between seamlessly. And to be honest, I had to do a ton of research to find the ideal katana for my shinobi build, especially considering my current level. I was leaning heavily into the status damage build, things like bleed, daze, or poison. After digging through guides, forums, and gameplay footage, I finally locked onto this location. A spot where you can farm a legendary katana incredibly easily. Just hop on a boat, enjoy a peaceful ride, and you'll reach a massive ship armed to the teeth. It's like a floating fortress, a castle on water. But surprisingly, clearing out this ship was a breeze. I was at level 12 and the warriors guarding the chest were only around level 10. And finally I got my hands on the legendary katana Bloodshed. It boasts a massive 745 ability damage along with an 18% bleed build-up and an insane perk, Affliction build-up is not lost over time. Later I engraved it with an additional plus 10% Affliction build-up on consecutive enemy kills. This turned into a lethal masterpiece, a weapon deadlier than you could possibly imagine. Now came the next big question, which tanto should I pair it with? While doing a main boss quest at the port of Sakai, I rescued an innocent person from an extortionist. As a thank you, he gave me a golden information, the location of a legendary chest. Honestly, I had no clue what I would find there, but I took a wild gamble and made a mad dash towards it, hoping to secure a powerful Tanto. My instincts were right. I found a legendary Tanto called Egan Sunset. It came with plus 10.6% vulnerable damage, 919 ability damage, and the iconic perk slows down time on escape strike, making now a nearly invisible during the effect, absolute ninja mode. The final cog in the wheel was the headgear. I picked it up while raiding Takatsuki Castle. It's a relatively small stronghold, so locating the daishos wasn't too difficult. Once cleared, I uncovered an impressive headgear that gives plus 100% adrenaline buff upon entering combat. Perfect for my shinobi style play. Later I engraved it with plus 20% damage buff on afflicted enemies, making it the ideal partner for my bleed focused katana. With this final piece, my build reached a whole new level. Now when multiple enemies rush in, I don't run, I stand my ground. No more hiding, no more retreating, just pure shinobi carnage. So that's it guys. I hope this build guide helps you as much as it helped me. If you made it this far, thank you. I truly appreciate it. Comment below if you're stuck somewhere and need my help. And hey, if you found this video helpful, drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here. Signing off for now. Ciao ciao.